in the age of COVID-19. And the Montgomery County Sheriff's babysitter background check advice did not stop with what you just saw in my investigation. Watch his complete interview by downloading our free streaming app, WHIO TV Now. The app is available on your Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and Smart TV device.
It was another hot one across the Miami Valley this afternoon, making it 7 days in a row that temperatures have hit at least 90 degrees. The hottest day thus far for the month of July was yesterday at 95 degrees. Earlier on today, we hit 93 at the Dayton International Airport. We'll get the official number as we get towards midnight tonight, but it is clear that we have now gone 7 consecutive days in a row. The longest streak for 90-degree days for the Dayton area was set in 1901 at 19 days. Certainly doesn't look like we'll come anywhere near that record, but we are starting to rank up a little bit more and more in the record book for number of days in a row. Heat wave continues as we move into the end of the week. Hot and hazy is certainly going to be the story. Not only are we going to be dealing with temperatures back into the 90s for the next couple of days, but when you factor in the humidity, the heat index value, or what you feel like will become the bigger story. Tomorrow's heat index predicted to be about 102 for tomorrow afternoon and 103 on Thursday. That is what it will feel like. So if you do have to be outside tomorrow, just make sure that you're drinking plenty of fluids. Try not to do any strenuous activities. And if you start to feel a little fatigue or dizzy, get inside and cool off quickly. If those symptoms persist, you want to make sure that you seek medical attention. All of that being said, it'll be great pool days over the next few days because of the heat that's in place. You will have to watch out for some showers and thunderstorms into the afternoon. That's why I've put us in the cautious category for each afternoon, along with that very high heat and humidity in place. Speaking to the forecast, in particular to the thunderstorm threat, severe weather threat is on the lower end. But much like we saw today and previous days leading up to today, thunderstorms that fire off may produce some very heavy rain. Plus, these storms will be slow moving. That could lead to not only reduced visibility when you're caught under one of those storms, but localized flooding. There could eventually be a flash flooding situation like we saw down in Cincinnati yesterday. An isolated gusty wind, also, we call this precipitation loading. These thunderstorms have so much rain that's filled within the cloud that sometimes it comes down so quickly that it produces a damaging wind gust. And we saw a couple of wind damage reports across the Miami Valley with storms today that came in with a few severe thunderstorm warnings. Live Doppler 7 radar scanning the skies for you now, and you can see we are mainly dry. Talking about the wind damage reports we had earlier on, there was one that was just east of Troy at 3:08 in the afternoon, and one close to 2 p.m. out in Richmond, Indiana. Both of those storms did have a severe thunderstorm warning associated with them, with the potential of wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. A little downpour has fired off just to the west of Mercer County. Notice there is some lightning with that. It is the lone shower storm that we're dealing with in the Miami Valley. The rest of us already drying out and becoming clear for the duration of the night. Keep in mind though, because of the amount of rain that we saw in some spots in the muggy conditions, there may be some patchy fog by morning. Temperatures only falling to about 72 degrees. Here's your forecast for tomorrow. Notice as we get into the heat of the day, there's 1 o'clock, some scattered showers and thunderstorms firing off. As we get past sunset, those thunderstorm chances will dwindle. A similar day for you on Thursday, 8 a.m. We are quiet, and then into the peak heating of the day, thunderstorms get going once again. Severe weather threat, just to reiterate, on the lower end, but heavy downpours and gusty winds are possible. That forecast is similar all the way through the upcoming weekend. Temperatures come down a bit as we get towards Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but we're still above average. Tomorrow morning, meteorologist Kirstie Zontini and Josie Mag are up with you at 4:25. They'll be talking about any threat for storms into the afternoon. Thanks, McCall.